mean it.
Man, Pat hates guys. I know Pat real well. He can't stand you guys. Oh my God. Oh man.
Hey Jeremiah, you want to close with a song?
Yeah, why not? Dude, I think it's time for some shout-outs.
Shout out to my boy Chad, the 925.
Shout out to my boy Chad Jr. and the 2-on-3.
I want to give a quick shout out to my boy Chad Sr. in the 818.
Dude, shout out to my boy Chad in the 3-on-0.
You know what? If your name's Chad and you're here tonight,
shout out to you.
This song is called The Stoner's Anthem. I just want to get hella high.
I just want to get hella high.
I just want to get hella high with you, with you, with you. I just want to get hella high. I just want to get hella high. I just want to get hella high with you, with you, with you. I just want to get hella high. I just want to get hella high. I just want to get hella high with you, with you, with you. I just want to get hella high. I just want to get hella high. I just want to get hella high with you, with you, with you. Wake up in the morning, get hella high. Eat some breakfast, gotta get hella high. Go to court, gotta get hella high. Jury duty, gotta get hella high.
Go back home and get hella high. Take a nap and get hella high. Wake up from the nap and get hella high. Eat a snack. Okay, so I got some Pringles, some Gardettos, and if you want, some munchies.
Dude, I don't freaking care. I just wanna get hella high. I just wanna get hella high. I just wanna get hella high with you, with you, with you. Sax solo. I just want to get hella high with you. Thank you very much, guys. Let's get some energy up in here.
Yeah.
It's time for the greatest live podcast in the world. Kill Tony.
Hey, this is Redman coming to you live from the Road Famous Comedy Store for a brand new episode of Kill Tony Volume 3. Give it up for Tony Hinchcliffe.
It's me, everybody. Hello. Hi. We're live. How are you? Welcome, everyone, to the #1 podcast in the world. Live podcast. The #1 live. That part's very important. The #1 live podcast in the world. Keep it going for Reagan and Watkins, ladies and gentlemen. You heard them, you saw them, you love them. The great Brian Redband is here, everybody.
What's up, guys?
On the sounds, the ones and twos. Ryan J. Ebelt drawing tonight's episode. Yo, you stop clapping
Oh, what
for
the
Ryan
fuck?
J. Ebelt?
We hate artists.
Is that what happens? You hate artists? Jamie Vernon on the HD camera.
Oh, shit.
And I want to do something special here tonight. You're a special audience. You get to see the first thing for the very first time. You like being a special audience, huh?
Yeah. You like being a special audience. Who wants to be a special audience? You wants to be.
You get to see Kill Tony. How many episodes have we done? Over 150.
Yeah.
This is 147.
Okay. Okie dokie. Very humbling.
147.
Thank you very much, guys, for repeating that. To the late statisticians, Reagan and Watkins.
For podcast purposes.
We have our first ever merch, ladies and gentlemen. Our first ever merch, and it is the first ever Kill Tony the movie poster, ladies and gentlemen. Brian, can you pull that bottom part down for me? Brian Chicken Hands, can you pull the bottom of that down? Look at that. That's me, the two regulars, Vanessa Johnston, Melissa Esslinger. That's Pat Reagan with a look on his face like he just said a bad joke. And Josh Martin. And
Jeremiah Watkins is behind Pat, by the way. You can't.
These are limited edition, the first ever Kill Tony posters. $30, everybody. $30. $30 fucking dollars. Get it together. Drawn by Ryan J. Ebelt here. Put your fucking hands together. RyanJEbelt.com. You call yourself a Kill Tony fan. If you don't have a poster, you're a punk ass bitch.
Yeah.
Buy a $30 poster, you motherfucker. These episodes are as free as it gets.
Buy it. Buy it. Buy it.
Buy it!
There you go.
Do it!
Okay.
I think you guys got your point across. Buy the fucking poster. So welcome to the show, everybody. Another fun, exciting Monday. I'm happy to be back in LA. We've been doing the road a lot, have a lot of crazy shit coming up. Cap City in Austin, Zany's in Chicago. We are doing Kill Tony at the Wild West Comedy Festival in Nashville,
right.
Tennessee.
In Tennessee.
That's sometime in May. Who cares? It's a part of a festival, so they get to promote it.
Yeah. I went to South by Southwest last night. That shit's crazy.
That's fun, right? You did some shows with George Perez.
Yep, and a bunch of the people from the Guys We Fucked podcast and Ryan Dune. And ran into Doug Benson, of course, smoking weed in the middle of the streets.
Very nice. Sounds about right. So I'm excited to be back. Let's do this again. You guys ready for Kill Tony or what? I don't believe it. Sorry, show's canceled, everybody. We're gonna go get a different audience. We're gonna sub them in. Are you guys ready for Kill Tony live right now? Every single week, I have two of the funniest comedians in the world on as guests, and this week is no different. In fact, this is what we would call a superior show. Put your hands together for two of the best comedians in the world, two of the funniest human beings I know, and truly two of my favorite comedians. Put your hands together for the great Mike Lawrence and Jamar Neighbors. Holy shit. Here they are, live in the flesh. Mike Lawrence back for the second week in a row before he heads back to New York. And the great Jamar Neighbors.
Hi.
Yeah, fresh off the release of his amazing comedy mixtape, America's
Nigga.
And you can find that at verbalviolence.tv exclusively there, and on DatPiff.
Yeah.
And at WorldStar, probably.
Yeah.
Mike, welcome back.
That's a wonderfully uncomfortable title.
Yeah.
I feel like Gwyneth Paltrow is the only white person who would say the full name of that album.
So they also name it Paula Dean's cookbook.
That's true. That's
Josh, what episode of Kill Tony are we on?
137.
137.
The way that he answered that, it was like you just dropped a bunch of toothpicks in front of him.
You guys have both done the show before. You're two of my favorite guests, two of my favorite people to riff and play with. We are going to have so much fun. Reagan, Watkins, Red Band, Ebelt, Vernon, Martin. And we are ready to go.
Laverne.
Shirley.
Starsky.
Bill. Ted.
Bye, everyone.
And that's tonight's show. Thank you for coming out. That's why we are the #1 live podcast in the world. Some of the best entertainment. We throw all our heat right at the front, and then we end the show.
I don't know, Tony. I think this audience needs to catch up.
All right.
You know, it's an audience of mostly comics. When you talked about your show being at a festival, then no one clapped because they're not clicked on it. Bunch of sad fucks.
These people can't even get in a fucking regular festival, not to mention a comedy festival. They can't even go to a carnival.
Yeah. Y'all can't even go to the park.
And then you have a poster for Jamar's Comedy Park.
Over 50 human beings, over 50 rising, some of them at the decline of their career, some of them at the very start of it. Over 50 human beings signed up for the chance to do 60 seconds on this stage and then talk to us afterwards. Absolutely anything can happen because the bucket is in full control. Comedians, you know your 60 seconds is up when you hear the sound of a kitty. Whoa, it's there tonight, okay. That actually surprised me more than anything ever has. It's a loud kitty tonight, I like that.
It's a bobcat.
Yeah, that means wrap it up then. If you go over your time, you get in big trouble because you're going to bring out the angry West Hollywood bear. Oh, I see what happened there. They flipped tonight. He's a little quiet bear. All right, well, you guys get the point. You ready to start this shit or what? Here we go. This is it. You're about to see 60 seconds. Could be a new comedian, could be an old comedian, could be somebody's first time, it could be you. Your friend may have signed you up for the show tonight, you just don't know it. Performing 60 seconds live right now, put your hands together for Naveed Sultan.
Alright, let's get down to it. I haven't seen any good movies lately, but I am excited for that movie Suicide Squad. It's where all the comic book villains get together and they make a super team. I only know that because I had to look it up. Because when I first saw the name of the movie, I was like, oh shit, they're making a movie about Al-Qaeda? Because that's the real Suicide Squad. And it kind of makes me pissed off at Hollywood because I'm like, how the fuck do you guys have the nerve to make a movie called Suicide Squad and not put one brown guy on the team? Like, he should be like the most important dude. But Hollywood call me up, I'll do it. I'll be terrorist number 3. Thank you guys so much, really appreciate it.
Wow, out of 45 seconds, Naveed Sultan.
I love that a joke about suicide slowly died on its own.
I wasn't paying attention.
I wouldn't either.
I was just watching this bad bitch walk up in here. What was that?
Yeah, get up here, Sade.
God damn!
Did you play Kimmy Gibbler in the Full House porn?
Full spouse.
I do things.
Fuck yeah, we bet you do. All right, yeah. Naveed Sultan.
What's up, Tony? How you doing?
I love it. I love that clearly...
You sitting next to Josh just feels like the world's sweetest Make-A-Wish. Is this just a remake of Weird Science? Like, what the fuck?
Naveed Sultan.
What's up, Tony?
Okay, stop calling me Tony, Naveed.
Toe! Stop having the hair of a band member from Soundgarden.
Clearly you do have a look more fitting for a magician than a comedian.
I was going to say Uber driver, but...
Well, then you would have been less funny than what I said. Thank you, Jeremiah.
He's the Sultan of a swing and a miss.
Oh, Naveed, what's your story? You been on the show before?
Yeah, I came on here one time in December prior.
That's cool.
I told a joke about To Catch a Predator.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So at least you talked about something relevant now. That's good.
Naveed, what do you do for work?
I actually, today was my first day at work. I got laid off like a month ago, and I just got a new job. But it's just phone sales, so it's nothing special.
Phone sales. What are you selling?
Who buys phones nowadays?
I had a feeling somebody was going to do it. I didn't think it would be you. But okay.
What if he was hired to promote the movie Suicide Squad, and that's why he did that set?
First ever phone promotion.
That's the real Suicide Squad in theaters August 8th.
How long have you been on stand-up, Naveed?
On and off about 6 years.
Wow, mostly off, I'm hoping.
Yeah, seems like it, yeah.
Are you from LA?
No, I'm from Dallas.
Interesting. A lot of sultans in Dallas?
No, actually, it's pretty uncommon, but yeah.
What are your parents do for work?
My mom was a teacher and my dad was a deli manager.
A lot of was's there. They're retired?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're both dead because it's all Suicide Squad.
In theaters, March 14th.
No, I think August 8th is the actual date. I should know this shit. Come on. Oh, snap. Look, a guy does a comic book joke in front of me.
Hey, Naveed, you ever been naked in the pale moonlight?
Yeah. Joker.
You know, I see what you're doing there with the whole Suicide Squad joke. My advice, if you want to keep doing it, which I don't know if that would be my advice, but if you want to make it better, I would lose a bunch of fucking words and shit.
Okay.
The Suicide Squad movie turns out it's not the Al Qaeda movie. They should have you really have to fucking do a lot of surgery because everything that you were saying was telegraphed. Because when I first heard suicide, it's like And
it's the joke has an expiration date, so why spend so much time on a joke that you know you can't use like August 30th, you know?
It's gone.
Yeah.
Especially the quality of jokes that you're writing. It's definitely not going to end up being timeless. You know what I mean? People aren't going to be like, my God, did you hear Naveed Sultan's fucking Suicide Squad joke?
Hey,
What's up?
Hey.
How you doing?
But you following your dreams, though.
Yep. You are chasing them, and they are way out ahead of you. But keep chasing them.
Is this going to be the show? Are we just going to banter for 10 minutes and then Morgan Freeman just says, you either start trying or keep bombing.
Naveed, we're through with you. That was Naveed
okay,
Sultan,
cool. All
everybody.
right.
There he goes. Naveed Sultan. He's on Twitter, Lance Council. There he goes. Love it. I love that saxophone,
she's
Jeremiah. You are. I love that.
Who is that?
Pat, how are you? How's it going, Pat? You okay?
I'm good. Yeah.
Is it weird sitting close to a pretty lady, Pat?
No.
Is everybody okay?
Yeah, you shut up.
By the way you said no, it actually seems like it was. Like you actually were super nervous.
That girl seems to be Jamar's crypto white.
She,
like that.
she looks like a possum I really want to fuck.
A possum?
Well, you like the idea of someone playing dead the entire time you're having sex with them?
Yeah.
I pulled another name out of the bucket. Looks like a new name, I do believe. Let's see. It's Julian Fernandez. Julian Fernandez.
Stop. I'm not very good at hitting on women. Very bad at it. I'm trying something new. Trying to change up my voice. Try to sound a little tougher, a little more manly. Like Liam Neeson from Taken. He's the definition of a man's man, so I feel like if I walked up just confident, I don't know who you are. I don't know what you're looking for in a man. You can walk away right now, that'd be the end of it. Or, you can give me your number, and I will call you. I will find you. Why are you running away? Come back! Won't work. Started thinking again, one of the things I should try is maybe try to sound more sophisticated, more interesting, like Morgan Freeman. A national treasure level kind of voice, so soothing, relaxing. Just walk up. My word. You are the most gorgeous woman I've ever seen. Truly the gods took their time, carving the marble stone to create this angel I see before me. Oh, how the heavens and earth. Bitch, why are you asleep? Wake up. Thank you very much, guys. My name is Julian Fernandez.
Fuck yeah. Julian Fernandez.
Kill Tony.
You guys are the best. Oh man, that is so awesome. That I love your style, Julian. You're an interesting looking guy. Has anyone ever told you that you look like a swollen Frank Caliendo?
Swollen?
Like swollen face? Like it looks like you're having an allergic reaction right now. Did you get stung by a bee or something?
No, it's just my face.
I love that. Okay,
That's how it is.
just making sure. You're a funny guy.
I'm good. I'm fine, yeah.
Where are you from?
Walnut. SoCal. So,
Walnut.
West Covina area.
Oh.
Yeah, nobody knows where it is. So,
Is it next to Peanut?
That is the stupidest thing you could possibly say.
No, this audience needs to catch up.
Right, you're a while. I've been saying that.
Oh shit. Oh man, Julian, what's your story? How long have you been on stand-up?
5 years.
All out in Walnut?
No, I try my best to come out here as much as I possibly can. That's a little tough just because it's about an hour drive.
It's a tough nut to crack.
Yeah.
Julian, what do you do for work?
I work at a marijuana dispensary.
Whoa. And your new Kill Tony regular, Julian Fernandez. Catch him here every week. I love that. How long have you been doing that for?
I just started.
Ah.
Before that, I worked at security for a strip club.
Ooh.
So you're just living out every wish of a 15-year-old boy. My thought, I thought it was a little hacky. I would be honest. The impressions are good, but the way that you did them was too easy. I mean, they're like, you look at like James Adomian, who I think is like the best impression comic around right now, and he has full bits where he's saying stuff. But with you, it was like you were just forcing the impression in. And another thing, I just don't like when people go, you know, like Liam Neeson from Taken. We know Liam Neeson. Yeah. You know, I'm Jewish. He saved a lot of my people many years ago. But it's like when you spoon feed it like that, when people be like, you know, like Gollum from Lord of the Rings. I'm like, oh, no, I thought it was from Tyler Perry's Medea's Family Reunion. That Gollum. I think trust the audience more, and you clearly have presence. You clearly have talent. I think you can be using it much better than the easy way out you're taking now.
Well, with 60 seconds, I want to show off what I could.
With 60 seconds, it's all the more reason to lose the extra stuff and trust the audience.
Show that you can write also, because there wasn't much writing in that. You were just mostly quoting movies in a very forced context.
Okay.
Yeah, when you did the Liam Neeson impression.
Liam Neeson from the Naked Gun movies? From the Taken Gun movies? You know, from those films.
Yeah, that. Like, when you did that impression, I was like, oh shit, another guy doing that impression. But then you did the best one I ever heard, so I don't know where I sit with it. Yeah. You know, like, do you stop doing it, or do they stop doing it? Should I tell other niggas, like, hey, it's a nigga with a fire-ass Liam Neeson impression. All y'all 4 niggas should stop doing that shit.
Yeah. Guess what the secret word of the day is, guys?
Neeson.
Oh, the old school telephone. Shocker.
He's right.
What?
You know, I think you guys are right about that, because like, you know, the Liam Neeson doing the "I will find you and I will kill you" joke is kind of like doing a Schwarzenegger "I'll be back" joke. It's like our generation's version of that.
When the guitar comic is telling you not to take the easy way out.
It's actually a songwriter, artist and songwriter.
You don't talk to Pat Reagan like that.
That Morgan Freeman impression sounded like the Black Power Ranger. You ever hear him talk? No, all right.
You mean Walter Jones III? That's the actor.
I just wanted to make that reference.
Hey, you know the guy that plays the Black Power Ranger, Mike?
That's my best friend.
I know of him. Yeah.
Really?
He plays the Black Power Ranger from the show Power Rangers.
Hey, Jamar.
Yeah.
Doesn't Morgan Freeman have a lot of moles?
Yeah, they got a gang of them.
And how would he discuss those moles?
He'd be like, I think he'd make like his grandchildren count them. Like that's how he teaches them to count. All right, start with the nipple.
They're not moles, they're dreams that have come true.
Well, that nigga look like a cookie.
Yeah, he should play Famous Amos.
Fuck Morgan Freeman.
Julian, so I'm still a little confused. There's something about your eyes that's throwing me off.
You're getting lost in his eyes.
Are you half Asian?
No, I'm full Mexican.
Yeah.
Full Mexican.
I just have small eyes.
You look suspicious.
Yeah, I know.
He works at a marijuana dispensary. Of course he has small eyes.
What's another impression that you can do that's awesome?
Another impression. I do Obama.
What?
And can you do
anybody black? I'm like, what? You can do Keke Palmer. What?
The mic's out of the mic stand. Look out, people.
Can you do Christopher Walken?
Just stop it, Ryan.
Yeah.
What does your Barack sound like?
Very.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Very. I hope on the point. Accurate. And pleasurable to the ear.
That nigga do stutter.
What if, like, during the day he's pushing for Obama to get a third term so he can keep doing the show?
Exactly. All right, Julian. What do you think? Who are you going to vote for in this election?
Bernie.
Really?
Yeah.
What if he was like Trump? I hate all my family. I got this one on I want to get the fuck rid of.
Well, Julian, it was nice to meet you. Julian Fernandez,
Thank
first
you
time
much.
on Kill Tony. There he goes. He's on Twitter, JJF Comedy.
So, if you're keeping score, Mexicans 1, Middle Easterners 0.
For those of you with your race bingo cards. This looks like another new name. Put your hands together for Christian Piper.
Thanks. I'm married. I've been married for 3 years. So far, so good. I like her. She does have a little bit of the autism. Just a little, just a scotch of the tizzy. It's what used to be called Asperger's syndrome, but now it's called an autism spectrum disorder. It's not that rare, no big deal. Except she was diagnosed 6 months after we got married. So my first thought is, how did I not know that my wife had autism? Seems like that's a social cue I should have picked up on. People get worried when I talk about it. They get nervous. It's no big deal. She loves these jokes. She's not easily offended because of the Asperger's. And really, if you're getting tested for that as an adult, you better hope you have it. All right, that's it. Thanks.
Boom, exactly a minute. Unbelievable. Christian, I feel like I know you.
Yeah, I opened for you in Salt Lake City about 6 months ago.
Yeah, great stuff, man.
Thank you.
I've always wanted to be entertained by my spirit animal. You look like one of the guys that would fight Hulk Hogan, like not in the pay-per-view, but like on TV.
Right, on Saturday morning, just get beat up in like 3 minutes.
I'm just imagining Jimmy Hart standing behind you the entire time saying the punchlines in a megaphone.
People would just be impressed that he could lift them.
Do you really date somebody that had, like, is this all true?
Yeah, that's my wife. Yeah.
Wow. I mean, I've been attracted to ass speeds for like the last 5 years, and like it's actually a thing. Like every girl I meet has Asperger's. I don't even know until after I break up.
No, what are you talking about, Brian?
Ryan, you have the Asperger's. If it's everyone, it's you.
The cutest bitch I ever seen in my life was in a wheelchair in my high school. So I believe y'all, man.
I also imagine that in a Morgan Freeman voice.
I only got the part now.
How intense is that? Like, is the Asperger's? Like, if you guys get in a fight, can you just jiggle your car keys or something?
Brian Redband.
Those are the ones that you're attracted to.
Oh, the nigga said
no, he didn't. Oh shit, you guys are having a We Date Terrible People off right now. This is amazing. I wonder who's gonna win.
It's actually super mild. She has more of the physical symptoms where she's super light sensitive and sound sensitive.
And drools and stuff.
Yeah.
So like, what does that affect? What's different about, what does she have to change?
Well, like She has to have the lighting exactly right in every room. She wears earmuffs when she uses the blender because it's too loud.
Whoa.
That kind of stuff.
And you didn't notice this before you married her?
He has to accept that she has.
How often does
He has to accept that she has Asperger's, and she has to accept that he looks like a Guess Who character.
Boom. So good. For you podcast listeners, you have got to look up what this guy looks like. It'll be worth the Google.
How much harder, like, ugly people have to try to be funny and succeed? As a fat beardo myself, man, you're one of my fucking people, man. Yeah, one of us, buddy.
Thank you.
We will both be complaining while we go to see Batman vs Superman alone together.
Is that weird? Do you ever get to go to movies with her and like she's just there with earmuffs and a blindfold on?
She doesn't do movies, so I go by myself. We spend a lot of time separate.
What if it turns out she just said that so she doesn't have to support your comedy career?
Yeah, you know, she uses the earmuffs, you know, with the blender and the comedy store.
So she can't see like 3D movies?
No, she doesn't go to any movies. What's that even like? Her eyes are fucked up? Is that what you mean? Like,
no, I'm just picturing a person with autism just with some 3D glasses freaking the fuck out. It's funny to me.
I actually,
by the way, that's a great Bernie Sanders supporter costume.
Oh, thank you. Thanks.
Hey, if you in love, man, fuck it.
Yeah, exactly.
How long have you been doing it, man? That was really fucking great and original, and like it built, and it was one subject. And
killer.
Yeah, the punches kept building up. It was great.
5 years.
That's awesome, man.
All in Salt Lake City.
Yeah, I moved here a month ago.
Oh, dude, great move.
Welcome, man. That shit was good.
That's awesome.
Great.
Have you already accepted that you'll only ever be able to write for other people?
I'm starting to kind of realize that. Yeah.
You're gonna be that fun guy in the writers' room, though, you know.
I'll take it. Yeah.
Have you written a script and stuff? I would honestly say like that's where you're gonna fucking be. This is a pretentious, shitty, image-based city, but fucking just keep writing, and people will want to work with you.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll do.
There you
Work
go.
together.
Christian, am I saying your how do you say that last name?
That's Piper.
Piper. Fuck yeah. Just like Rowdy Roddy.
That's right.
Another friend of Kill Tony.
Right.
Two-time guest.
Awesome.
Anyway, Christian, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome to Los Angeles.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Come see us again soon. That's Christian Piper at Piper Comedy on Twitter. P-I-E-P-E-R. Literally has the word pie in his name and on his shirt. One of the few comedians to... All right. I like it. Okay. Oh, this will be interesting. This sounds like this is a human being that isn't here. Put your hands together for Eric HRTV24. It's a real human being. Here he comes. Eric HRTV24.
What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? I'm from New York City, and I'm gonna give you this song really quick. So if you could clap with me, let's do it. Wait till I get my taxes back. I will know how to act when I get my income tax. I can't wait till I get my taxes back. I will know how to act when I get my income tax. Just a few months ago, I asked her for a loan so that I could turn on my phone, but she turned around and told me no. Then a few weeks after that, I asked if I could hold some money to buy a coat, but she left me in the cold. Wait till I get my taxes back. I will know how to act when I get my income tax. Thank you guys, I appreciate that.
There you go. Eric,
I'm trying not to run over my time.
Eric HRTV24.
I'm trying not to run over my time. I'm black, and we're trying to keep it together.
Taxes back.
Yes.
Wait till I get my taxes back. I don't know how to act when I get my taxes back.
Yeah, fuck yeah. 3 people singing about taxes that don't have real jobs. You guys know you don't get a tax return. All right.
Yeah, who gets money back?
Eric, it says here your last name is HRTV24. Are you a robot?
No, you're the second person to say that. No, it's from my channel.
Thank you. That first person must have been fucking hilarious.
I guess. Why not?
You can't even do like a weird black people names joke about that name. It's just fucking
Shout out to Breaking Stereotypes.
I am Eric HRTV24.
Yeah.
I have been programmed to do moderately at Kill Tony.
It's okay. I had to shorten it down. It's okay. It's okay.
You had to shorten it down. That thing goes for longer than that?
No, yeah. No, wait.
Oh my
but
God.
it's a full
It's 9 minutes long and it just tells you how to do your taxes.
W249. I'm trying to get a deal with TurboTax. Yes, TurboTax.
I know that song felt like a jingle you would see like during a commercial while you're watching Maury Povich, you know? Like after the Everest College ad, like that comes on.
What do you think?
Tony, he looks like The Weeknd's broke cousin, The Work Week.
Wow, look at that training little baby roasters over here. I love that when you see the nice guy turn sometimes after a few weeks of being with us evil fucks.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's weird
Tony.
seeing someone be hateful with a
Tony,
saxophone.
I can take people's souls from them as well. Nice guy Jeremiah pulling a fucking good cop, bad cop flip on us.
I want to say that I'm from the Bronx, New York. And
They want to say that no, you're not.
Oh, no. Trust me. No. Trust me, I am.
Everybody in the Bronx, I just heard them from here. They're like, fuck that motherfucker.
All my life. And I want to say, but this room is more cutthroat than New York, but I like it. This feels like New York.
We know, thank you.
He just goes around the Bronx teaching them how to do taxes with his songs.
I used to be an office manager, so it is what it is.
I am Eric
You know what?
HRTV24. I will help you do your taxes. Formerly Eric EZ140. It's a tax joke, motherfuckers. Only in the month of March do I do those.
I'm wearing running pants because I took a premise and ran it into the ground.
You really rep New York a lot. Like you have the you have the shirt on.
No. Wait, I knew that was going to come up. I didn't have any laundry. This was the only thing that was clean because I hadn't worn it since I've been out here. And yeah, I got work to do when I go back home.
That might be my favorite party horn ever. Yo, man, I ain't got no laundry. I haven't been, keeping up on the things that I have to do in my life to, sustain and just. Thank you.
LA is a hard place.
Party.
Wait till I get a new change of clothes.
You gotta add that verse to it, man.
I like that.
You know what I like? You know what I kind of admire about it is that you didn't put that shit on an Instagram video like we're supposed to be like at. You know what I'm saying? Like if you record that shit and put that shit on Instagram, nigga, you get like some reposts.
Sounds good.
I know King Batch and all.
That's good. That's what HRTV24 is.
Into the Instagram.
HRTV24 is my Instagram. So yeah.
Nigga, that's too many numbers. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Instagram, man, you program that shit right into there, huh?
It is what it is.
Yeah. So. Now that we know you're wearing dirty laundry.
It's not dirty, I said it was clean.
Yeah, but we don't really believe you.
Smell me, if you like.
I'm good on that, Eric. I promise you. It's still, that wretched smell of that song is still in this room.
It is what it is.
Do you have a lot of songs?
Yeah, I'm working on the comedy.
Can you give us a couple titles of some other ones?
She thinks she's all that cause them food stamps. Ratchet and Ghetto. Wait till I get my taxes back.
Oh, I think I've heard of this.
No, it's wait till I get my taxes back part 2. He filled out the forms incorrectly, and it's like he still hasn't gotten his return.
Yeah. It's an R. Kelly thing.
Is any of this on the internet?
I'm working on it, so
it's my new album, Chip Off the HR Block.
I like that. Jennifer Lopez.
What does that have to do with Jennifer Lopez?
From the block. J-Lo.
No, HR Block is a tax processing.
Oh my God.
You know.
That was good.
You would know that. You would know this if you actually did your taxes.
That's what I get for visiting your wheelhouse.
So you're from the Bronx. How long are you visiting LA for?
I'm gonna be here like till April. Yeah. And I got here like last month.
What do you do for work?
I used to be an office manager. Now I'm just here visiting, and then I'm going to go back to work doing that.
Are you staying at a place when you're here?
Yeah, I live on Hollywood Boulevard in Highland, and not in a hostel because somebody asked me that. No, I live in a nice place.
In a nice place that doesn't have laundry.
No, actually, we have.
Be very careful with how you use your words next.
I want his next song.
I didn't have time.
Girl, you're so fuckable because I love your deductibles.
I like how this guy thinks. I appreciate that.
Thanks, man. I'm from New York, too.
Shout out to New York.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I don't know if you know this.
If we didn't talk about it, no one would know it existed, okay?
Exactly. I'm pretty sure New York's doing okay without you guys giving it shout-outs. Pretty sure it's the most powerful city in the world. But.
Yo, man, shout out to the Statue of Liberty. I see you out there.
If I wore a shirt of the place that I was from, it would just say the words "a broken marriage."
Let me shout out to Rutgers.
You perform a lot, Eric?
I'm trying to. While I'm out here in LA, I'm trying to, hit up.
What do you mean
spots.
by that? So is that no, or you're trying? What does that mean?
I don't know. I feel like I could be doing more, but I don't know. I'm trying. Yeah. I didn't bring my piano with me, so it's like it's limited.
Shit.
I know it's a problem for me. Shout out to the Hollywood Improv. Yeah.
Whoa. Okay.
They have a piano. They have a piano.
I like that.
Shout out to New York.
I like that too.
The book you just signed in.
I like them a little better.
Comedy Stone, Nick.
Are you really?
You talk about your comedy store. You talk about your belly room. Well, the Improv says they love taxes.
Well, I feel like I'm back home. What is this?
Eric, so do you ever go by your real last name, or you just promote your Instagram?
Yeah, that's my name. Yeah.
You don't like your last name?
It's okay.
What is it?
It's just really, I'm not gonna say it.
Oh my god.
Damn, everybody's gonna search it. If you go on my
Sexy
Instagram, you'll see it.
Makes me believe that somebody didn't really file their taxes this year. Trying to stay low key.
His real name is LeVar Burton. He hosted a wonderful show called Reading Rainbow for many years.
Yes,
yeah.
That used to be my show.
You got a great voice too.
Oh, thank you. I thought I did terribly, but thank you.
Nah, you got the heat.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Great stuff, Eric. And I loved you as the new stormtrooper in the new Star Wars movie too.
I haven't watched the film, so
I bet.
Don't get your joke.
I haven't watched the film. What are we doing here? 35mm. I haven't seen the cinema.
Wait, you actually don't get the joke, so you haven't seen the commercials, the posters, you haven't been to any store in the last 6 months.
I have, but I never kept up with Star Wars, so I don't know.
Yeah.
That's real. I'm from the hood. We got the big store. Oh, I got booed. Is that the first one ever? Yo, that's nice. Thank you. I appreciate that.
No, that's
No, you don't, by the way.
Oh, what does that? I really feel like I'm in New York. But shout out to New York.
All right, I'm done with you, Eric.
Nigga, say New York again, nigga.
Shout out to New York and especially
Suck
New
your
York.
ass.
Eric, it was nice meeting you. Best of luck with everything. Write your songs, get it going. Punch them up.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Do your laundry.
I can't wait for the Subprime Mortgages mixtape.
Yeah, it's a part of my mixtape. I forgot to mention that. Yeah. Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Mixtapes.
There he goes, everybody. The notorious IRS, everyone. Eric HRTV24. Believe it or not, he's on Twitter at HRTV24. For those of you that love fucking half-decent shit. Oh, wow, we know this guy. This guy's a guy who's built a big reputation here on Kill Tony, one of the highest ever slugging percentages in the history of the show. Notorious for it. Put your hands together for him. Back again. Matthew Maloney, everybody.
I picked up a new addiction recently, so that's been fun. Unfortunately, it wasn't one of those sexy addictions like heroin or basket weaving. I recently became addicted to pinball. You know those machines you see in the back of arcades that remind you that Jodie Foster used to be hot? I recently became obsessed with one of those things. It was a pinball machine themed after the band Kiss, and it had a gigantic miniature of Gene Simmons' head that would eject pinballs from his throat. Now, we all know that Gene Simmons is able to breathe fire. We've seen it a million times. But Gene Simmons spitting out silver balls? Figured, heck, you're not going to see that on Pornhub. But it turns out you can. You just have to have the premium membership. Thank you.
Fuck yeah, well, exactly 1 minute. Matthew Maloney coming in nice and smooth. I like that. Matthew, you look like a father and son use that face swap app. Like a little baby and a hairy father swap faces.
He's angry.
What, Pat?
He's angry.
Okie dokie.
He's angry. He's hungry. He's angry.
What?
No one.
Oh, man. You guys just lost, and there wasn't even a competition going on.
It's from Harry Potter.
He's
Never
from Harry
mind.
Potter.
I guess I'll just go.
Yeah, keep playing sound effects, douchebag.
These characters have a little bit of an attitude, huh?
And it sucks when you use all your good fat bearded guy stuff. Another one, Jesus. No, that was good. I mean, it fizzled out.
Thanks, Dad.
It looks like one was left.
Ketchup, please.
We opened the code and it turns out there's been 3 kids on top of each other the entire time.
One for Deadpool, please.
Oh my God, I fucking love you, Mike Lawrence. Mike fucking Lawrence. Holy shit! It's so fucking funny.
Fucking sick, dude.
I could imagine that.
That is an interesting jacket. Like when you bought it, you have to know that you do look a little bit shady in it, right? I mean,
You look like you murdered someone at a Pantera concert.
Oh, look at that. Who's a little baby with a beard? Who put a beard on that baby?
You are adorable, though.
He provides the voice of the West Hollywood Bear.
Matthew, what's been happening, man? You've been on the circuit for a while. This is like your 5th, 6th, 7th time on the show, something like that.
Yeah.
What do you do for work?
Uber.
Uber.
Yeah.
Wow. XL?
Like your shirt.
What kind of Uber? Uber X?
Yeah.
What kind of car do you have?
Prius.
Ooh, fucking tight squeeze, huh?
Very nice.
How long have you been doing comedy?
About a year now. Yeah.
That's
not bad
great.
for you.
Great.
Nice.
I just kept staring at his shoes the whole time.
Oh, he's got those Josh Meyerowitz. He's got the autism shoes on, huh? Did you just upgrade from Velcro straps? That's incredible.
I feel like Chris Piper is like the evolved Pokemon version of this guy.
What's been happening, Matthew? Anything crazy happening in your Uber lately?
No, not in the Uber. No, not
Tell
in
us
the
something about your real life. What's been going on? Anything?
How uncomfortable are girls when they get inside your car?
Enough to give me 3 stars.
Oh, you have a low ranking right now?
No, it's okay. It's fine.
What is it?
My ranking's fine.
What is it?
It's fine.
Why are you holding the mic stand like you're petting a rabbit?
Wait, so you can tell us our ratings right now on Uber, our backwards ratings?
If you call me, yeah.
Well,
You better not cancel.
What is your rating?
4.73 at the moment.
So, what do you think?
It's also how many years he has left on the earth.
It's true. It's true. We actually talked to a doctor before the show, and he gave us that estimate. Why do you think it got down to a 4.7? Do you remember anything that went wrong? You know, did you fart or something? Put on bad music?
you never know.
Do you talk too much? Are you one of those guys that won't shut up?
No, I think it's actually the opposite problem.
Really?
Because I don't talk at all, and some people...
People that don't talk at all and wear that jacket normally drive people to a somewhere with... where you kill them.
Somebody challenged me to masturbate in an Uber, so last night I masturbated in an Uber on an hour Uber drive.
Did you challenge you to masturbate in the Uber, Brian? This is what it sounds like to me. I've known you long enough now to know that
That feels like you just lived up to whatever potential you always had. Here lies Red Band. You know what he did in that Uber.
Yeah, but it doesn't count if you didn't come. Did you come?
Oh yeah, I did on Periscope. You could watch it right now.
On Periscope? You came on Periscope?
Have you ever had one of those Uber drives that you were like, oh, I have to drive like 2 hours now, and then you have to drive back 2 hours?
Actually, the one time I did a 2-hour ride, it was to a place I was already headed.
Oh, wow.
And so that was amazing.
That's awesome.
How did that go down? You kidnapped her, tied her up, put her in the trunk. Yeah, that's how I picture your Uber. Just people in the back seat like, is there somebody yelling in the trunk right now? Do you hear that thumping? What? No, music up? Okay.
How long ago did you buy the shoes?
Good question. That's a good question, Jamar.
Like mid 2015.
What?
Yeah. They're Skechers, man. They last.
Shout out to Skechers.
We could tell they're definitely not shape-ups. He has Skechers push-ups, everybody. Remember those? The pop?
Yeah. Well, and did you go in the store and was like, I want these? Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, man.
Or did somebody buy them for you?
There's a kiss pinball machine of shoes.
My dad bought them for me.
What?
Mike bought these for me.
Who? Oh, Mike bought them? All right, man.
Remember?
That shit crazy.
Previously on Didn't Work.
Yeah, most people don't do callbacks to things that didn't work the first time, but I like it.
I like this guy. This guy's ballsy.
Wow.
Literally.
I like them too.
Yeah.
What do you want to do with comedy? Like, what's your ultimate goal? Like,
to go out and perform it and do it, you know, little by little, go up the ladder.
That answer matched your shoes. It was really just, when you want to perform me, just get by.
Look like a tire company made them.
Those are bad years. Bad year. That's what he's having. Well, Matthew, fun times. Always a pleasure. I love your style.
He got the same shoes Jason Voorhees be wearing.
yeah, but you don't feel like he's gonna catch up to them.
Fat. Nah, it's funny shit. Sure.
We like your style, Matthew. What is your favorite food, by the way? If you had to pick one.
Lasagna. Just off the top of my head, Tony.
He's so adorable.
Jesus, a lot of people using the Tony aggressively here tonight.
Lasagna, Tony.
Yeah,
Tony.
Is that supposed to hurt me or something?
No, man.
Because it is like 95%. Like, you know, we're just having fun, and it's like, oh, you seem with it, but there was like 5% like dread and menace that I genuinely feel. Where like you seem kind of upset.
That's just
I know
my
I'm gonna
face.
die
That's just my
tonight.
face.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that. I had a great time.
We're just having fun. Call us the Ghostbusters because we just roasted the Marshmallow Man.
You can call me the N-word.
Hey, it's been rough. It's been rough for him since Undertaker threw him off that cage 15 years ago.
Matthew Maloney, you did it again. There he goes. Matthew E. Maloney on Twitter. He's the only Matthew E. Maloney there is on Twitter. You guys are really nailing that one song home tonight.
I know.
You really have that one down.
That song yet.
I feel like you guys are pulling an Eric HRTV24 on me right now.
How did you memorize that? What the fuck?
Oh no, I didn't. I just looked down at the slips of paper that I already pulled out. I had to specifically look because HRTV24 isn't that it's not that catchy. All right, in this game of let's rotate between fat white people and black men. Here we go again. Put your hands together for Rashid Stevens, everybody. Here we go.
Hey, no lie, he was at Marty's.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, Rasheed Stevens, you just got blacklisted. That's what happens when you miss your spot. Lindsay Jennings, everybody. Here she comes.
I smoke a lot of weed, so I have a really terrible short-term memory. I also smoke a lot of weed. People might say that I've used weed as a crutch to be lazy in life. I'd like to think I've used it as a wheelchair. It's much less work and way more efficient. I'm a firm believer that the way you feel is a direct correlation of what you put into your body. So I'm pretty sure that's why I always feel like a dick. I never want to feel like a vegetable, so I don't consume any of those. A lot of people seem to think because of how I look that I have daddy issues. And I'm like, me and my dad have great sex. Obviously, I don't really fuck my dad, but it sure does end the conversation quick. That's, I thought that was a minute.
It's always funny when people panic at 57 seconds instead of just closing out. There you go, Lindsay Jennings, everybody. Great stuff. I think they hit the dad issues thing right from the top, you know what I mean? Anything that's really about what you look like, you know, it's just great to crush right from the beginning because that's what everybody's thinking. They're thinking, does this bitch really have green eyebrows right now? I mean, 100% of the people in the room. Is that for St. Patty's Day?
No, I just alternate, you know, day by day.
No, I don't know. I can't even fathom that.
Do you like if you're having a bad day? Do you really change your eyebrows to make it look like you're having a bad day?
No. No.
I would.
I mean, if I'm having a bad day, usually I didn't do my eyebrows and I just look like a crackhead.
Right. You don't do your eyebrows? You look like a crackhead?
I don't know, a little bit. Like, you know, remember I told you they're very scarce, like yours?
No, I don't.
You don't remember that?
No, I don't.
Yeah, like blonde, you know.
Scarce eyebrows?
Yes.
A little bit, yeah.
We all know that.
I didn't know that was a thing. All right. Well,
she just talked.
Shit.
But I did that.
Does anybody have a green Sharpie marker I can borrow?
Dude, we should do your eyebrows right now. That'd be awesome.
Really look like the Joker then.
Totally what I want to do.
I didn't start with the daddy issues joke because I did it here once before, and I had a bunch of other stuff added to it. So now I have like a different ending. So I wanted to save it for the end and try to do it better, you know, because I was afraid it wasn't gonna hit again.
How long have you been doing it?
Doing the joke. The joke.
How long have you been sexually active?
What?
How long have you been sexually active?
I think 13 years. 13 years. But I've been doing comedy for 5 months. 5 months.
I thought it was like decent structure, you know, all misdirects. I think, you know, going further, like, the more real the stuff is, the better, you know? I thought, like, it was just the kind of, like, beginner, you know, simple misdirect jokes. Well, I'm giving am I not allowed to, isn't that what the show is? I'm sorry.
Yeah. Jamar, what are you thinking over here? I see the wheels turning.
But I would think, no, I would just quickly say, like, you know, just get better, but, like, I want to see your voice more because... Like, when I see you, it's like, we clearly know who you are. Like, you are literally wearing your personality on your sleeves. But, like, I want to know more, like, in the jokes, because a lot of it didn't seem real.
It's funny that you said that because I literally wrote these jokes yesterday trying to... Because I'm going to quit smoking weed for 21 days because I haven't not smoked weed for more than a week in over 12 years. Yeah. And I want to figure out who I am without weed.
That's awesome.
Therefore, I came up with weed jokes. So
there's going to be a lot of green teardrops all around the Hollywood area.
Shit.
What?
I'm still trying to figure your body out. Because I'm like, is it nice? Is it not nice?
I look good naked, man.
Whoa.
You can Google it.
Hey.
Nice.
Which brings me to my next thing. Is this you?
Yeah.
Yeah. No! I ain't gonna even sit up here and act like I ain't never screenshotted some shit. I'm screenshot king, nigga.
Damn. You're Jamar's wallpaper.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Lindsay, how do you make your money? What do you do for work?
I also work at a weed shop.
Ah. What the fuck?
Nice.
So it's gonna be hard to quit.
Yeah. So you're gonna keep working there during 21 days of not smoking.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody ever do that?
Yeah, there's actually a lot of people who don't smoke weed in the weed industry, and they probably make a lot more money as well.
Because they don't get into the product.
That's true, Jamar. That's true.
You've been doing stand-up for about 5 months, you're saying, right?
Mm-hmm.
Continuously. I see you here regularly. Is anything that you, anything that you would say to a comedian that's just starting now about something that you've learned in your first 5 months?
No, because I don't feel like I have any solid advice on comedy for anyone yet.
At all.
I don't know, I guess just to not, care as much, because I feel like people made me feel like I wasn't, I don't know, just try to be yourself, I guess, and not, get tainted by, other people's opinions on you, and just, follow your heart and follow your dreams and live your life.
That's about as shitty of an answer as you could have given me. I mean, really, just the worst possible answer. I really lobbed you up a beach ball there, and you just poked it.
I told you I didn't have advice.
You're so
Well,
loud.
this is the thing. When you come up, people are gonna look at the package, and then it's like they're gonna immediately want to decide on that. That first joke for you is more important than the first joke for a lot of people because this is such a specific, this is who I am look. So that first joke is the most important joke you're telling.
Thank you for that good advice.
So you're covered in tattoos. You have, a Venus flytrap looking
That's from
thing?
Mario Brothers.
Yeah, kind of. We took the shape of the Mario Brothers one and then changed the colors.
And then Edward
that's cool.
Scissorhands, right?
Do you have,
Chucky.
are there more Mario things? Do you have Mario all right, forget it.
Van Peebles.
Are these
I picture that green tunnel just coming out of her
solo
asshole or
tattoo.
something. And bloop, 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 coming out.
Lindsay, are these permanent tattoos?
I get asked that way more often than you would think too. So no, they're not.
Were you once a roadie for Bowling for Soup?
Hey, Lindsay, when's the next Rob Zombie movie coming out?
I don't know.
Oh man. So Lindsay, anything else that's happened recently, or anything you want to talk about? Anything at all, stand-up wise?
I don't know. I've been doing the roast battle, so that's been really fun. I really
How's
love
that
that.
fun?
She's really funny. She's good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
People make fun of how.
Oh, I feel like I'm such an easy target that it's going to be hard for me to win a lot. So I feel like as long as I just have a lot of good comebacks.
The easier the target, the easier it is to win.
I don't know.
People go for the most surface, simple shit, and then you can go for their actual personalities and rip them apart.
Yeah. Or if you battle a black guy, you can always just drop a M-bomb on him.
But only to plug his album.
Yeah, only to plug. America's nigga, y'all. On that piff.
Lindsay Jennings, everybody. There she is. There she goes. Good job, man. Off to some roller derby or something like that. Gonna put some ladies into the wall. Lindsay Jennings is on Twitter and Instagram at Lindsay Jennings with a Z at the end.
She's a really good rapper also. I don't know if she has her music out there, but you would never think that she's a rapper.
You did
Really? What, a condom rapper? What are we talking about here? It's not even that mean. There's no way she uses condoms, guys. Relax. It doesn't even make sense.
IUD?
I don't even know what's going on over there, but are you D?
He doesn't
Never
know.
mind.
Jeremiah, he doesn't know what that is.
What does it mean?
Dude, you're not hip in the birth control game.
Yeah, bro. I pulled the name out of the bucket, and I believe it says Joel Day.
So
So I've never been up in front of an audience before. I'm in town on business. I told the wife I was going to try at this, and she looked at me dead in the face and said, "That's great. Get up and tell a couple of your dad jokes." And I said, "It's not really that sort of a crowd. They're not going to appreciate things like, I'm so pumped that Leo won his first Oscar, but I feel bad for Tom Cruise. He just always gets overlooked, comes up a little short." She looks me dead in the face and goes, "Are they going to expect suicide jokes?" And I said, "I don't even know how dad suicide jokes would work, because most people just get choked up over them. And if the crowd turns on you, you're kind of just left there hanging. But the good news is, the only people who can really be offended by suicide jokes, well, they're already gone because they're dead." Thanks.
All right, Joel Day. This is your first time on stage? Ever?
Ever.
Really? There he is, the elephant of virginity. Joel Day. How old's your kid?
I have a 7-year-old and a 2-year-old.
7-year-old and a 2-year-old.
Did you really wear that shirt because you knew you were going to be talking about father shit and all that stuff? Like, are you like that kind of a dad? You're just
I plan to
talk about it all the time.
dad jokes, Star Wars.
Everything he's saying is just making it harder to make fun of him. Like, it's my first time on stage. I have children. I go on missionary trips to help starving Africans. But no, go ahead, critique my 1 minute of comedy. It's okay.
Well, we just got word that your 7-year-old and your 2-year-old listened to your performance and they killed themselves. So you're gonna have to lose those dad jokes because
it didn't even feel like a set. It just
each other in the face.
The whole thing just felt like the inner monologue he was having as he was walking up here. I was wondering what I would say if I went up on stage for the first time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all timing. Like, a lot of your jokes, you just kind of ran through. You didn't give, like, the pauses where we were supposed to, like, oh, I see what he said there. You just kind of, like, kept on going. I think if you just do it a couple more times, you'll figure out the timing part.
Yeah, what do you do for work?
I work in aerospace.
Whoa, what do you do?
Engineering.
Oh, go to Smoke
Why would you? Is there an emotional reason that you would want your first time to be recorded? Wouldn't you want to just fail quietly for a while?
Are you a fan of the show?
Absolutely, yeah.
Damn right you are.
So did you just do comedy to do this, or is this something you eventually want to make money at?
I strictly did this just to try it.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I love that. That is awesome. I love that.
I admire what you guys do.
That is so cool. It takes real balls for a guy that looks like a young Ted Cruz to come up here and really give a speech about as funny as one of Ted Cruz's for 60 seconds.
It's like the head you see in the barbershop when they're asking you which styles to pick from.
I'll take the number 3, please.
50s races, please.
So your kids killed themselves? I'm kind of with Mike. I couldn't really say anything bad about him because it's like his first time. It's like you know how somebody come out and thank their mama on like Apollo before they sing the song, so you can't really boo them because their mama did it. Like that's why I can't. It's for that same
I don't
reason.
understand that analogy.
I'm a little high.
Joel Day. So you have a 7-year-old and a 2-year-old. You work in aerospace, so you're making decent money, right? Got a pretty thick engagement, a pretty thick marriage ring on your finger there.
Yeah.
Pretty girthy. Jeremiah, what do you got?
Jamar might be the blackest person I know because he's the only person I know who carries around a 40 of water.
Hey, that joke was so dope, it's already my joke.
Damn.
I need to check out the albums.
Yeah, I like that the comeback was, I'm just stealing that now. Like,
No, I already say that.
40 of water.
Do you think you're going to do this again? Do you think you're going to continue to try? I mean, did you like it?
I'm from Portland, so the scene is
awesome there. Portland's awesome.
It gets a little.
all they do is encourage people's false dreams in Portland. It's a city built on false encouragement.
Yeah, it's literally probably like the 4th or 5th biggest comedy market.
No, but I mean it's good when people come, but you know, you get the crowd and it's the same rain jokes, dad jokes, if you will.
I don't know about that. A lot of really good comedians from Portland. Did that just really happen? Did you just throw a chicken tender to that hot chick and she ate it? What kind of crazy world do we live in? All right. Now the whole room smells like chicken. Jamar's running around. You can't see if you're listening to the podcast, but Jamar is now on all fours, backing his ass up to the mic stand because of the smell.
I literally want to see Jamar and Joel act out a Trump protest fight.
Like, when you bought those shoes, like, how long ago did you buy those shoes? And did you walk into the store and was like, let me have those shoes?
Hi, my name is Joel, and I would like to acquire those shoes, please.
These are Oregon shoes.
You could just rationalize anything on being from Oregon, huh?
Pretty much.
2 plus 2 is 5. I mean, that's Oregon math. We don't know shit. We're idiots.
They just say keen on them. I'm sorry.
Anything exciting about your 7-year-old? Boy or girl?
Boy.
What's he turning out like?
It's good. It's good. Pretty straightforward. I was gonna come up and tell the jokes about them, but the wife, she kiboshed that. She said, if you go up, nah.
This is your wife is live streaming right now. I believe she's singing the kids to bed. And then she's going to chloroform the entire family. This is one of those situations. Are they back in Portland right now?
Yeah, Vancouver. We're across the river.
Oh, wait a second.
Wait, 420 in Vancouver.
Wait, so did you just shift allegiances to Canada?
Cheaper taxes.
You really live in Vancouver now?
No, Washington. Vancouver. Just across the river.
Oh, Vancouver, Washington. Oh.
We're like struggling to riff on a completely reasonable man.
Yeah, you really broke down the walls on that one, Pat. Not gonna lie, that is exactly what we're doing.
He's like if the auto industry was a person, you know, like it's been rough for me the past few years, but now I'm just trying to get back up there.
Well, there you go, Joel. Thanks for taking part in it. That's so cool. Thanks for being a fan of the show. Joel Day. I love that. It's one of the cool things, you know, that fans of the show get to come on and give it a try and realize that the people that they thought they were going to be better than are so much better than them. It's a reality hits hard when you're like, what if that guy fucking sucked? I could do this shit. And then next thing you know, your kids are growing up without a father. He's on Twitter at Artichoke Jones. That's a fun Twitter handle. That is nice. I always wondered who got Artichoke Jones. Turns out it was Joel Day. Let's get to our 2 regulars, and then if we have time left, we're going to pull one more name out of the bucket. But let's get right to it. These are 2 comedians we're going to bring up right now. They each do a brand new minute every single week. Their positions are locked in. We had 2 regulars for about over 100 episodes before. Now these 2 are being built every single week strategically in this room, comedian by comedian, guest by guest, every single week, something different, new material. Put your hands together for your first regular. You know her because she's a Kill Tony regular. One of the newest comedians in the game, always nervous, always fun. It's the one and only Melissa Esslinger, everybody. Here she is.
Thanks. I've been coloring a lot lately. I was at this, sanctuary park thing in the Palisades. I was sitting on a dock and I was coloring, and this lady and her son walked up, and she was like, "Oh, look, she's drawing." And then they got a little closer, and she was like, "Oh, she's coloring." And I looked up and I was like, "I like trains." They left me alone. I got my piece back. But while I've been coloring, I've been watching Hulu a lot lately, so I've been coloring while I watch Hulu, and I started noticing that the commercials seem to be tailored for kids all of a sudden since I bought my coloring book. There was a milk commercial, and it's not even for a specific brand. This is just a fact for you to know, that it's just a milk commercial. But there's also, I saw a Subway commercial, and they did change their slogan, finally. However, I think they missed the point because they went from eat fresh to fresh, it's what we do.
Melissa Esslinger. Fuck yeah. I love all that stuff in the beginning about coloring and everything. It's great. You do seem like you would do that. I believe it the entire time. I think the train joke is great. I think that all matches your personality and everything. That's awesome. Great stuff.
Thanks.
That's fun. You're really coloring, huh? I can tell that it's real.
You want to see my hands?
No.
Oh, I took a
don't.
shower. Never mind.
Oh. That really throws everything off. So, coloring. What kind of coloring books do you have?
They're like, abstract designs and stuff.
I don't even know what that means.
They're stress coloring books for adults from Michaels.
Oh.
So yet another thing that comes from Portland, Oregon.
Wait, that's really a thing? They have
Did you get
adult-
yours from Trader Joe's?
What?
Did you get yours from Trader Joe's?
No.
Whole Foods?
No.
What?
At Michael's.
That's where I got mine.
They're called adult stress coloring books?
Stress
You do it?
relieving or something
Yeah,
like
I
that.
do.
Yeah.
You do
Or
coloring
like
books?
they have a mindfulness book.
All
They
right.
have a,
Let's stick on the coloring book here for a second. Jamar, you're into this whole thing?
Yeah.
It's nice.
It's really therapeutic, man.
It is.
What are there like people in the things that you color?
It's like wait, hold on.
I pulled my coloring book out at a bar once, and I got 3 other people coloring with me.
We pulled the picture.
That's not where you thought that was going, but that's where it should go. That's so weird.
Yeah, that's fun. I'm pretty sure Lindsay Jennings will let you color on her.
It's interesting that they have.
She would color with me.
You really do.
That's cool.
Jamar really has colored.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And I thought it was just for girls that got molested that colored.
Oh, for niggas who got molested too.
I can't believe you're into coloring, Jamar.
You found a way to make the word molested not the most harsh part of the sentence. That's real talent.
I never would have guessed that someone as tough as you busts out crayons and gets into the. So when people call you the colored guy from now on, it's pretty much totally.
I knew it was coming and I let it happen. I just sat here while it happened.
Had to do it. There you go, Melissa Esslinger. A brand new minute of Melissa Esslinger. It's crazy. It's happening. Growth.
That was a really good set of this.
I'm so happy about that. A few weeks in a row, she's been on a hot streak, but we can't say that out loud or else she'll be lazy next week.
Yeah.
Your other regular, so fun. Again, these ladies, not only are they killing it regularly, but it can also be found on the brand new Kill Tony poster. Put your hands together for your other regular, Vanessa Johnston, everybody.
Hey guys. Hi. My friend set me up on a blind date with an old rich white dude who has daughters the same age as me for tickets to a basketball game. And I was like, no, I'm not gonna go. And she was like, please take one for the team. And I was like, listen, I will take them all from the team, but not from a pedophile. So I get to the restaurant because I convinced myself this is not a date, this is charity. And we're at Mastro's Steakhouse and I'm a vegan. And we're sitting across from each other and he starts making like conversation. He was like, this restaurant's so great, right? I was like, yeah, the hostesses, they have great tits. And he was like, what? I'm like, yeah, I just want to touch them, you know what I mean? He was like, no, I have daughters. I was like, all right, so you probably just touched theirs. It's a minute, right?
57 seconds. Vanessa Johnston.
Kill Tony!
Oh God, that's my favorite thing of all time. So Vanessa, yeah, Mike Lawrence.
Because I saw you last week, and both stories felt very similar to me, where it's like someone being mean to you, and then you get this comeback at them. I want to see a joke where you're the asshole. Like
That's typically my style.
But it hasn't been. Like it's just like these people are being dicks to you. I want to. I mean, and I know I've only seen 2 minutes, but like I just feel like that's something that you want to be very mindful of.
Yeah.
That even when you're making fun of other people and you're attacking the old guy, make fun of yourself too.
Right. Okay.
The story sounds real. Is it real?
Yeah, it's two separate stories merged. So like, I actually was set up on a date, but that was a while ago because I have a dude now. But
It's two separate stories
Two-
merged.
it sounds like the opening to a movie. Two separate stories. Yeah. So and then
She's rip Joey.
and then and then the mass like the so you probably just touched your daughter's boob. That was happened at work. I said that to the CEO of my company just because my brain works that way.
Wow.
But I was like, I keep talking about my job, so I'm not gonna keep talking about my job. You know what I
Did
mean?
the CEO laugh at that?
Yeah, because he has a good sense of humor.
Was it in front of other people? And
Oh yeah, it was from the whole company. Cause he was like, yeah, he's like, master's degree restaurant, right? And then I was like, oh yeah, they have great tits. And he was like, what? And I was like, I just want to touch him. He was like, he's like, I have daughters. And I was like, oh right, you probably just touched theirs. And then the whole office was like,
That's kind of creepy, though. I mean, like, if any of us would have said that, we would have all got like fired immediately.
yeah, no, I got a raise actually.
Yeah, exactly.
I found out today.
Yeah, with his raise.
Oh, Jeremiah with the act out.
Wait,
If there's any 5-year-olds with Down syndrome in the audience, Jeremiah's act out will describe to you what Red Band meant by a raise.
I'm more surprised that Red Band doesn't have a boing boner sound effect. How is it?
He has an entire app of just those.
I do. I actually have a boing, 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 but...
Well, now it's not fun that it's loading.
Yeah,
it's just buffering any second now.
Jeremiah, one more time with that dick act.
Well, that's fun though. Another brand new minute.
It was like whatever.
I love it. Repping the Death Squad shirt. Vanessa Johnston, that's so cool. Another new minute.
Thanks,
so
guys.
much fun. Crush it. Killing. Vanessa Johnston. She's on Twitter and Instagram at Vanessa Johnston. 2 O's at the end. Melissa Esslinger's at Melissa Esslinger. You guys want to get one more out of the bucket or what? Here we go. Crazy shit happens. It happens.
Fat bearded guy.
All the time.
Fat bearded guy.
Anything can happen. I think we're due for something crazy, so I'm excited to see. Anything can happen, guys.
Wait, did anyone point out the 2 fucking investment bankers in the front row?
Yeah, wait, are you guys buying the show after this? Are you guys making an offer?
They're gonna go up to the guy and be like, "Hi, we work for Interscope Records. We love that tax song. We relate to it on so many levels. We're gonna make you a star."
Yeah. That is, by the way, new comics. That is how sad show business is that's the guy that would get the offer.
Right.
The fucking tax guy with the shitty song? Put your hands together for Sam Buck. Holy shit, that sounds like a scary name. Sam Buck.
This guy's
Sam Buck. B-U-C-H. Are you here? Here he comes. 60 seconds of Sam Butch.
I wish I was homeless. I really do. They're the freest people in the world. They don't have families or professions or taxes to worry about. They also have the best job in the world. They get to sit on the ground outside and people give them money. The scarier, uglier, and dirtier you are, the more money you get. They can also do anything in the world. Should I sleep on this bench or scare people on that bus? The world is filled with wonders. There's only one reason I wish I wasn't homeless, and that is I can masturbate in the privacy of my home without it being a federal crime. Think about it. If a homeless person masturbates, they get 2 years in prison for public indecency. How are homeless people supposed to get out without getting off? Thank you.
Sam Buck, everybody. Sam, welcome to the show. How's it going? Where are you from?
I'm from Boston.
That's fun.
I think it was great that you took on a very deserving target in the homeless. You know, I don't use the word hero much, but I mean...
I'm guessing your parents have a lot of money, right?
No.
No?
No.
What do you do for work?
I'm a student.
What are you studying?
Film and new media studies.
Hell, very good.
Yeah, so you're gonna be homeless someday.
Yeah, exactly. I also want to do stand-up, so I'm right on the right path.
I love that. Is it Buck or Butch?
Buck. B-U-C-K. I just have bad handwriting.
B-U-C-K. There you go. Sam Buck, everybody. We're out of time. He's on Twitter at Sam C. Buck. Straight out of Boston. Ryan J. Ebelt's drawing right there of tonight's episode. He drew that during the episode. Buy the new Kill Tony poster starting tomorrow at RyanJEbelt.com. It goes live tomorrow morning. RyanJEbelt.com. You can have the first ever Kill Tony merch. Live audience, we did it. Pat Reagan's on Twitter at Patty Reagan. Jeremiah Watkins.
Jeremiah's stand-up.
Reagan Watkins.
And we got a show this Friday at the Hollywood Improv Lab, 10 p.m. It's called Sticky Sweet Juju Butter.
Love it. Love it. Josh Martin's on Twitter at Josh Martin Comic. He makes it all possible. Jamie Vernon is Jamie Vernon. Jamar Neighbor. Get his album. Verbalviolence.tv. What else, Jamar?
America's Mega KKK. And that's it.
Mike Lawrence.
I wrote on this season of Inside Amy Schumer that'll premiere April 21st on Comedy Central. And I wrote on the Triumph special that's on Hulu now. So
Boom, writing for the funniest stuff that's out there right now. Mike Lawrence, we love you. He's on Twitter at the Mike Lawrence. I'm Tony Hinchcliffe, Red Band.
I'm Brian Red Band. See ya.
Live audience, thank you. Have a great night. We did it.
Thanks, buddy. So great. That's fun, man.
Thanks for giving me a warning.
Thanks for having me on. Thanks, man. It's cool that you did that. I get a picture? Yeah.